out, and I like bombed hard as fuck.
Well, to Joe, unbelievable crisp enunciation. Everybody got what the fuck you were saying. It was well written. It was well edited. Everything was tight. I was wondering where the act out, the whole thing, the stuff.
She also didn't lean on the fucking birthmark at all.
Yeah.
This be a lesson. All these wheelchair cowards. Every obstacle is just a hurdle. Some of you can leap over.
That's amazing. It's great you learn that lesson on the birthmark and the hat and everything. Stuff like that happens. What else has been going on in your life? Remind us, how old are you? What do you do for work?
I'm a barista at Dutch Bros now.
Okay, fuck yeah, crushing it.
Oh yeah, for Dutch Bros, but true, yeah, that's my coffee. Yeah, I put shit in the cup and I'm like, here. His face looks like you got a handshake at Internet. Yes.
Does anybody ever order a black eye at that place? Do you know what that is?
That's a drink.
That's a drink. Yeah. I was once, a lot of people don't know this, but on the grind and hustle that I've been on, I once worked at the Starbucks next to the Comedy Store morning shifts before working the afternoon shift at Starbucks, and I am a barista from 18 years ago.
Coffee with an espresso shot?
That is a red eye.
Wait, what?
That's a coffee with 2 espresso shots.
Okay.
Amazing. So we're all learning something here tonight. If you really want to get fucking wired, you could throw espresso shots in your coffee.
Oh yeah, I have a Starbucks question for you.
Sure.
I did a tortas order the most.
What's a torta? Oh yeah,
Mexican.
Oh, that's very easy. Straight fucking frappuccinos all day. Caramel.
Yeah.
Double caramel, extra whipped cream frappuccino.
Okay, that's interesting because at Dutch Bros it's always like a strawberry horchata chai.
Well, that's probably the kids.
Yeah.
We didn't have horchatas at Starbucks, but I promise you if we did, that would be the drink of tortas. What do you guys think about it? Yeah, Alex.
Fucking awesome. Yeah, okay, great. He's fucking funny. Shit, chill.
What are you doing this? Whatever Red Band's show is.
That is a great moment.
Why don't you come down to see the show this week? It's a special week at South by Southwest week, and also he said, "Thank God." He's like, "Thank God, I can't."
How much material do you think you have that's like that minute that you did that quality? Obviously, those are like 3 of your best jokes.
Yes. So like, the longest I've done is probably 25, but that was like 2 years ago.
How long have you been doing comedy again?
3 years.
3 years.
I have like, it's one-liner shit like maybe 30. If I was bombing straight, I could be up there for 30, I think.
You know, we're gonna do just for fun, since Ari teased you and I don't have a golden ticket to give away because your interview is just a normal white guy. But what I am gonna do,
normal white guy?
I mean, he is turning into a werewolf in real time.
He looks like he's about to have superpowers. Yeah, right? Yeah. Dude, I'm a firebender at heart.
You know, is we're gonna send you up to Adam Egan right now, who's doing showcases in the other room. We're set for him right now.
How long is that?
It's either 3 or 4 minutes. Like I'll tell you right before. Right now in real time. Alex, there you go. Former booker of the Comedy Store, literally the biggest talent in the comedy industry.
Don't on the left hand.
It'd be funny if Adam's like, I'm gonna pass you. Oh God, what the fuck? Oh no, you're a fucking monster, man. God damn it, why'd you guys send up that freak to me?
Yeah, I think you gotta like, what the fuck?
I have a real eye for what the fuck is love. Alright. Everybody, I mean, what it's been amazing. We started with William. Ari Maddie's on the road doing extra shows. Timmy No Breaks is conserving. We have one more regular to close out tonight. I think is taking over fucking comedy one time. An undisputed growing freak of nature. At one point in his life, he was the dark storm of Atlanta. Now he is the dark storm of Austin, Texas. Makes the noise for yet another. This guy never turns down a set. When we've done 2 shows a night, when we've done the week, he always has a new set. Makes some fucking noise for one of my favorite comedians, Cedric Flynn, everybody.
My therapist told me I can't be a YN. YN mean young nigga. And cause 1 out 35 energy is dangerous with a nigga with no ACLs. So now I'm on my WPN shit. It's a white people insurance. I just got health insurance. I had to, because now I gotta start going to the doctor. I was against going to the doctor because my uncle told me at a young age, he like, the room is free. Right? We live based on, and then after I went to college, I just started using my student loan debt because, right? I go to the doctor. I was against going to the doctor because my uncle told me at a young age, he was like, the emergency room is free. Right? We live based on that. And then after I went to college, I just started using my student loan debt because they won't let you die if you own student loans. Because student loans is the only thing that you can only pay with by dying. Like, you can't do, like, bankruptcy. So, like, I would use that to my benefit. Y'all remember when the cops were real mad at black people? And it was scary, right? Everybody was scared, but not me. Every time I got pulled over, I would roll down the window and I'd be like, I owe $20,000 to say. And then the cop be like, all right, I was going to shoot this shit out of it. Even when you go to the hospital, if you want to get to the front of the line, you got to go tell them niggas you got student loan debt. I don't care what's wrong. You could have a car door stuck in the middle of your chest and it's actively giving you AIDS for some reason. Nigga, you against, nigga, you come in there, you like, I got $120,000 in student with an ethics and philosophy degree. Nigga, Dr. House, Dr. Mario, niggas from Grey's Anatomy, Scrubs, show up. Y'all notice that no niggas died from COVID that had student loan debt.
Funny.
You just gotta learn to love it, people. 2 or 3 massive, huge applause breaks. Only Ari got that with brand new material from a fucking huge vacation. Cedric, you are a fucking playing a fucking game here. Look at your MVP. I got Coach check over here in white dad. It's just incredible. Your knack for fucking amazing premises is what I love. Not letting people die if they owe money is amazing. Thanks. It's incredible.
Honestly, if you think about it, Tony, all these people that's on like ICU, like on the core, like brain dead, if you just go whisper how much them niggas like cost, just, sir, you're at 180,000. Nigga, that nigga will just get up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if we just go tell these niggas they running the bill up, they was like, pull the plug, I'll walk, nigga.
Amazing. You had amazing jokes that I think went over people's heads. White people, insurance. Unbelievable. I whispered in red again, insurance. Unbelievable. I mean, it's just amazing. You're hitting from every angle. You're absolutely crushing. Ours, this has to be your first time seeing Dedrick.
I don't know who it was. I mean, I love the teeth.
Thank you.
I mean, it's just pricing it out as I watched it. So, but you were able to overcome that, and I can hear your material. I was doing that in the background while I was listening to you, which is great. Black Debt matters.
No doubt about it.
You're bald. I think, guys.
Son of a bitch.
You should have kept that homeless Jamiroquai hat on you. Thing on you.
Nigga came out looking homeless Gandalf White. Sorry, I've been back. Fuck you, nigga. I love you so. I love you. Please don't get me to me. I'm too high.
It was great, buddy.
I love it. And this is it. You guys ever seen Dedrick?
Now, first, I've seen the clips. He's a fucking stone cold killer. The same person, he's fucking crazy.
You would believe garbage because he is from real Atlanta. The kid has fucking stories and
he looks so classy. What are you talking about? This is the kill Tony money now. Let me tell you.
I did see his first clip. He was dusty as shit. Now
he really is. The gold chains, the gold teeth. He's got an earring. Favorite thing is what's cooler than a black guy wearing a brand of menthol cigarettes that aren't even in business anymore with a ball cap. Say
my uncle got this in the 90s because he sent in a bunch of empty cartons. He's in 72. And it's the same uncle that used to steal the pothole covers in Indianapolis and go sell them in Detroit after.
That is actually an RU garbage car. That is an RU garbage car.
I was gonna say.
Never cashed anything in all wrong points. That is RU garbage car.
First questions we ever came up with.
This guy might be your first ever like 10-part docu-series. Are you garbage? Dedrick is a machine. You did it again tonight. It is a you haven't been a regular all that throwing you these closing positions and hyping you up on the intro. You never fucking dodge a bullet. You always go with the win. It's incredible to see.
This is my shit. I fucking love doing this shit. I love being a kill Tony. I love fucking I love fucking being here. I love rapping. I love Tony. We got a piece, nigga. I've been waiting to get this blind nigga been on my ass all day because that goes into the other blind nigga. You get Chris.
Yeah.
Call him blind Chris.
Leo.
That nigga beat me in pool yesterday. Don't talk about this nigga beat me in pool because that niggas can see with their ears. Like, niggas know. And then he had the back of Anson the whole time. Fucking having it. That nigga beat me in pool. And this blind nigga, I guess, heard it through the blind grapevine.
Dedrick Flynn, ladies and gentlemen, the unstoppable force. The future has arrived. Learn to love it. It's the dark storm of Austin, Texas. Dedrick motherfucking Flynn. What a goddamn show we had tonight. Ari, brought to you by Shopify and Quo. Ari, report the release one more time.
It comes out this is wait, hold on. It's called The End. It's a new version of whatever storytelling show you know. It's available April 16th, but the pre-sale is available right now at ymhstudios.com. Tom Segura is producing it. It's got Tony Hitchcock playing an episode, Roy Wood, Nicholas, Nate Margotti, Tom Segura, Chris Stefano, Norman, Joe List, on and on and on and on and on. And Tony is headlining probably the best Next episode, we got 4 stories about trying to come.
Thank you, buddy. And it's a real, Ari's been my big brother in this shit for about 2 decades. And you really did put a lot of fucking effort into this thing, and it's awesome. And you just heard the names on. More time for Ari Shafir, surprising the dog shit out of us. And how about one more time for the Are You Garbage guys? Are You Garbage back on the block for Kevin Ryan and H. Foley, 3 of my favorite human beings here. Thank you. So much fun on a random Monday. Steve Rogers, you're over there. Timmy No Break, be for sale in the lobby with all that cool Kill Tony merch. Killmerch.com for an amazing little Timmy No Break. It's gonna be for sale in the lobby with all that cool Kill Tony Merch.com for an amazing plethora of things, including our new WWE merch, in which me and Las Vegas, April, right after the Saturday night of WrestleMania. That is indeed a meet in Vegas, a WWE Kill Tony Cross episode, and it gets completely crazy. It's my dreams coming true. It May 7th to a dome, doing the largest attended audience for a Kill Tony ever. Bigger than the O2 Arena, bigger than Madison. A return to Los Angeles. Started this thing 13 years ago in front of 17 people.
Tony, can I just say that people I was hustling around the fucking world. I'll mention the special thanks to your goddamn Netflix shows.
Yeah, every time. Special thanks to Ari Shafir for nothing, right? What does it say?
There's a lot in there. You can look at his show if you made it that far.
Yeah.
And you're a cunt.
We have a lot of fun running jokes, me and Ari. One more time for Ari Shafir. Right, man?
Check out my new music. You know me, Capred Music on YouTube, Capred7 on Spotify and all.
That's right. A lot of other huge announcements happening very, very soon. And that's about it. So we love you guys. God bless this audience, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
This is really the finally kid. Well, here we are, kids. My question is, did you watch the fights this weekend? Of course. See, first of all, Macy Barber, I know she got knocked out and choked out. I know, but could she look any more beautiful lying there? The best we've seen. Yeah, she looked. Her eyes are gorgeous. Like her eyes, I was like, God, she's beautiful. Staring through.
My girl said that while we were watching. She goes, but she does have nice eyes.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Yeah. I'd rather that happen to her than fucking RoboCop. It's like idiots. Like I didn't know if she was out there or if she was just lying there, kind of like in disbelief. No, she was out. She has a history of seizures. Yeah. No, you don't lay there and just stare and not blink. Yeah. Or she has a history of seizures. Yes. Okay. Yeah. You're not out that long. No. Yeah. No.
She also said on Instagram, she goes, I don't remember any of that.
Okay.
But I've been reminded all day on Instagram.
Yeah, but don't be reminded. She's great and she's beautiful and easier said than done. Of course. Easier said than done. I know, but I'm just saying, like, there's no shame there. Like, people know. She's only 27. Yeah. Yeah, she's good.
She was what, ranked 4 in the division?
Yeah. Grasso's good, huh?
I can't wait to see Grasso Valentina part 3. Was this 3 at this point?
Part 4.
Part 4?
4. Grasso's so
You're over it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who else is going to even give Valentina a shot?
Valentina doesn't have a ton left in the tank. Lost all, man. She's beaten. Oh no, you had it, but you had it. She's go female-wise. Natalia Silva will probably get the shot next.
You put Valentina over
Cyborg?
No, Nunez?
I mean, yeah, she fought Nunez, right? And I think lost by a nose hair. She lost though. Yeah.
But they were different weight class, right?
Yeah. So
like she bumped.
Yeah, that's why I put Valentina there, right with Amanda. That's it, right with her.
Like a 1B.
But also, I would say that Amanda did. She kind of lost her fire for it, and Valentina's still going. So longevity plays a factor in my book. You know, she's still doing it. Nunez just has such bigger weight. I mean, like knocked out Ronda, knocked out Cyborg. That's a big. That's a big win. My question is, how hard was it for Cyborg to suck down that weight, though? Did she make 45 or 35? 45. Yeah, you're right, buddy. Yeah, 45. Yeah, so that's not an excuse. Not a terrible cut, right? That's not an excuse. She mollywops Cyborg. You're talking about Cyborg. Shevchenko's best win, Chin? This is easy debate. Her best one? Is this Shevchenko here? Yeah. Why you take it? Grasso, no joke. But just go for wins. Like, you would say your Zhang Weili is probably your best win, and below to Grasso. Grasso's just good, right?
Murphy's great.
Yeah. No, we're talking big boys. So, Cyborg, Rousey, like your newest wins.
Yeah, I think if you compare the two, it's.
She's fought. They both fought all times. Yeah.
What I wonder though is how much longer she. Even 2-3 fights.
How many fights does Megan Anderson, Durandamy, Holly Holm? She beat Holly Holm.
Damn, that's a big win too.
Holly Holm's a big one. Chris Cyborg,
Eddington. Not that she's a big name, but she's great for that division.
Megan Anderson was a champ too. See, but in big.
Losing to Julianne Peña was wild.
Wow. She redeemed herself. Yeah. She's a beast, man. She's Misha Tate.
whatever. Like you look at her strength of schedule and wins over big moments. She just.
And how many fights did she have? Let's count. It's a lot. She fought a lot. 13 by knockout.
3 and 5. Wow.
I look at Cyborg
28 matches.
as like the Fedor Emelianenko of women's fighting. It's like we don't know what she would have done today, but like for what she did, just unbelievable.
Who, Nunez?
Cyborg.
Yeah, he's
Not going to be a problem. The women's division hasn't gotten bad.
After Ronda, I'd say it got slightly been kind of stalled.
Yeah, stalled. Like in the last 4, it's kind of stalled.
Like the fighting keeps on changing over.
Sort of. I mean, even men's have stalled.
do you think that, with all due respect, Adesanya's kind of he just has lost his fire and desire?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to be the most elusive fighter than ever. The first style bender.
The first round.
Like he fought like an anime fighter. Like he was all like head movement like crazy. Now he goes again. It's like I'm gonna put my face in front of the giant punch.
I know he kind of loses his interest in a weird way. I don't know. It's just that
He won the first round. Like he always losses. He comes out, wins the first round.
great.
And then he just abandoned the leg kick.
Yep.
Abandoned it. Yeah. Joe was hobbling on that lead foot. And then he went, all right, now I'm gonna let you punch me as hard as you can in the face. And it's like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
That's not the same guy that fought, like, Gastelum and all those.
But how could it be? He has over 100 fights.
I think that's right.
Like eventually you're light.
Yeah, all the better reason to be more elusive because, like,
But he did the impossible when he came back. I mean, it's so incredible. I think everything's downhill from there anyway. And it's like, how much more can you go for when you've been fighting that long?
you know what would have been smart? Go out on the prayer fight.
Yeah, the Poton.
End it there.
Of course. You get drawn in, there's money, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Well, I guess it's probably his contract, right?
Beating DDP all the way to the 5th round, man.
You know what?
I mean, looking great. And then just kind of was like,
Of course. He's like a loony character. Like, he fucking his plot armor. It's like he main character. Like the fact just isn't working out.
jeez. Now Hamzat's gonna hold you down. He's gonna take you down. He's gonna.
Did you anything new when he came in here?
Buddy, I'm notoriously what's the word? Clueless about that stuff.
You didn't say Chen got a new truck.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
I parked behind it. I punched those. I tested the side.
He was like just.
I had to make sure it wasn't a kid. I had to make sure it was real.
The coolest truck I've ever seen.
Dude, he didn't see this. I caught him quietly. He was going like this with his hand, and then his other hand genitals.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey,
The interior is fucking big. That. I told you. It's like people were talking about
does that airplane handle? I hate that.
That's the one thing I don't like.
I don't like that.
That's the only thing I don't like. I think it can, but it's still so like sensitive, or I don't know.
You got to do black matte wrapping on it, so it looks like Ben Affleck's.
Nicolak's black matte. I said my favorite top two is the black matte and also the glossy black. If you see the glossy black, it looks glossy, but
Every time you get in that car, you're gonna be in a good mood.
I'm already in a better mood.
Yeah.
It just seemed like it.
Get in there and you're like, you just feel good.
Exactly.
Now you're gonna start persuading.
G a new car and we're cooking, dude. Who? You. This ups the morale of the show. Chin's feeling good.
I like my little gay Tesla, but I should get something different. Chin, how we're gonna get you lifting weights? We'll get you doing a little lifting weights, uplifting.
The black matte and also the glossy black. If you see the glossy black, it looks glossy, but
Chin, every time you get in that. Car, you're gonna be in a good mood.
I'm already in a better mood.
Yeah.
You seem like
Get in there and you're like, you just feel good. Persuade.
G a new car and we're cooking, dude. Who? You. If this ups the morale of the show, Chin.
Loses his interest in a weird way. I don't know. It's
like he always losses. He comes out, wins the first round.
It's great.
And he just abandoned the leg kick.
Yep.
Abandoned it.
Yeah.
Because Joe on that lead foot. And then he went, all right, now I'm going to let you punch me as hard as you can in the face and then test my wrestling. This is crazy.
Yeah.
That's not the same guy that fought, like, you know,
I know.
Gastelum and all those.
But how could it be? He has over 100 fights.
I think it's right.
Eventually, you're light.
Almost a better reason to be more elusive. Because, like,
but he did the impossible when he beat Barrow when he back. It's so incredible. Everything's downhill from there anyway. And it's like, how much more can you go for when you've been fighting that long?
You know what would have been smart? Go out on the prayer fight.
Yeah,
of course. But, you know, you get drawn back in. There's money. There's a lot.
Well, I guess it's probably his contract, right? Probably he's like, fuck.
He was beating DDP all the way to the 5th round. Looking great. And then just kind of was like,
DDP has Toon Force. He's like a Looney Tunes character. Like, he fucking his plot armor. It's like he's the main character. Like, the fact that it just doesn't work against Hamzat.
Now Hamzat's gonna hold you down. He's gonna take you down.
Do you see anything new when he came in here?
Buddy, I'm notoriously, what's the word? Clueless about that stuff.
You didn't see Chin got a new truck down there?
Saw that.
Yeah.
I parked behind it. Punched at the windows. I tested the side.
Yeah, he was like just.
Oh my God! It wasn't a kid. I had to make sure it was real.
The coolest truck I've ever seen.
Dude, see this? I caught him quietly. He was going like this with his hand, and then his other hand was touching his genitals.
Yeah.
I was like, hey,
the interior is fucking big. I'll give you that. I told you. It's like
people
people talk about it like
that airplane handle, though, I hate that.
that's the only thing I don't like. That's the only thing I don't like. I think you can, but it's still so like sensitive, or I don't know.
You got a new black matte wrapping on it, so it looks like Ben Affleck's
Nick likes black matte. I said my favorite top two is the black matte and also the glossy black. If you see the glossy black, it looks glossy black.
Every time you get in that car, you're gonna be in a good mood.
A better mood.
Yeah.
You seem like I did.
Get in there with like, you know.
Exactly.
Now you're gonna start.
I'm just waiting. You get a new car and we're cooking, dude. Who? You. If this ups the morale of the show, Chin's feeling good.
I like my little gay test. Get something different. Chin. Now we're gonna get you lifting weights. We'll get you doing a little lifting weights of lifting.
Brian always says I don't lift weights.
We need a formal weight program.
Formal.
You're jacked. You with a straight back, a broad
Go to the gym. Remember, I have like no flex. Dumbbells.
Right.
What?
Listen to me right now. This is gonna be fun. I want you to get into a program. I want you, Chin. I don't know how you're gonna do it. Get in there where you're doing something and you're actually really working out.
You're around other people.
Yeah, so that when you go to the gym, you're like, fuck, man, I don't know energy.
You know that gyms? Girls. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what you need?
Yeah. Shit. But all you need like when you go and don't have an excuse, you gotta show up with people and you're like, fuck, I'm a little nervous because it's gonna be hard.
You need a program, but that's a little too much. But you could just go. He's not gonna show shit. And then they the Cybertruck, buddy.
Yeah.
Big side. Here's the thing.
You can buy what makes you do it though and pushes you an extra bit because you want to.
And then they see you going to the Cybertruck, buddy.
Yeah.
Good thing.
I have somebody who can buy what makes you do it though and pushes you that extra bit because you won't do it yourself.
Brian, here's the thing. That's where you're wrong. I'm 48 years old. I know exactly what I like to do. When I wake up in the morning, I don't want to put on. Go take a shower, or even not even shower, just put on clothes, get ready, drive to the gym, and all this stuff. I can just go right into my upstairs and work out. And it's just like that, and I'll get way more upstairs. I have a Bowflex system. It goes up to 52 per dumbbell, 52.5. That's a lot, dude. And then
but you're not going to do it.
Jack dudes up there to motivate you.
I have an iPad and I just look at Jack dudes all the time.
Dude, you're not going to do it. Get in the car.
I do it. But I'll say this. Since I moved to Texas, I haven't done it. I'll be honest about that.
I know.
But I normally do it.
I'm aware of that.
I normally do it.
Listen, get in the car, drive to the fucking gym, man up and work out. Now you got that truck. Now get your body to match the truck.
Or at least go upstairs and work out, because he's not even doing that right now. Not in Texas so far.
You got these two guys who know everything about working out. Just let's go.
They're overkill on that. I don't want to get that.
No, they're not overkill. I promise them.
I'm just saying, like,
but what'll happen is you'll just do something every day. No matter what. Like,
that's hard, man.
Dude, that makes me, every time I look at it, I'm like, it's like a cold plunge for me. I'm like, I'm going to go through some serious pain. But
what's your reasoning for using it?
I've 10 minutes, but like what Dorian Yates said, I hard, and I try to keep, like, I did 10 minutes yesterday, I kept it at above 60.
You're doing it for heart health, motherfucker, basically.
It's both an aerobic warm up. Like, I'll do that before I do jiu-jitsu or before I box.
Are you a cold funk guy, right?
Fuck cold plunges. Fuck all that. I don't do any of that.
You don't do anything to make your life harder at the beginning
The
of
last
the
time I did that, I was at Tim Kennedy's place, whirling one, and they had me in there, and my wife thought I was going to die because my face went gray. I was in shock, but I stayed for 3 minutes because I had to. It was the worst.
I just don't like people when they say I want to start my day hard. I'm like, it's already hard. How do you get an answer?
So I don't need that hard. I'll work out hard, but I'm going to do that.
I want to be that successful where I make my life hard at the beginning of the day.
It's very privileged.
Like, I get just, like, you want to start hard, enjoy my bills. You know what I mean?
I just like being in shape. I like working out.
And it's also such a privileged thing where you're like, you guys want to start your day hard, get a cold plunge. Bring up how much those devices cost. Let me just drop $6,000.
Is that much one?
Yeah, they also did a lot. They also did a lot of shit every day. It's not necessarily good for you. Shocking your body. It's not that. Apparently, the science is like, well, hold on. You know, you're actually straightening your times. And I know people are going to kill me for saying that.
These are pretty easy doable. Yeah, but you need to get your whole body in there. Yeah, don't you like
that's $4,000 for a cold plunge. Fuck off.
That's such a pod.
No, the ones that are actually that run themselves are really expensive.
Yeah, they're very expensive. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Just get that one. $30,000. $30,000. I'll buy a cartridge they sell.
There's no liver mode.
I bet that thing's so lit though.
Yeah, you get it. The reason that they haven't been doing like that is you're going to leave.
There's never been a day where I started, I went, if only this was harder.
Yeah. Put out enough fires.
Look at my income to my bills. I don't need a cold plunge.
That's right.
I'm good.
That's right. You're building something. You know.
I'm good.
Excited new show?
No, we're coming out soon. I'll put out the official date once we.
What's the name of it?
No leg day.
That's great. Guys, I want to talk to you about stash. All right, look, investing, if you don't know how to invest, is so intimidating. None of us have time, if you're living here, to understand the market, right? Well, guess what? You have to know that much. What you want to do is find yourself into a smart portfolio, something that makes sense, something that's conservative. That's where stash comes in. It just isn't just another investing app. It's a registered investment advisor, automated investing with expert personalized guidance, so you don't have to worry about gambling or that on your own. Okay? Because there's so many people out there that are going to steer you wrong with quotes. That's the last thing you want. All right? So you've got with Stash, it's simple, smart, stress-free. You choose from personalized investments. Let Stash's award-winning smart portfolio do the work for you. Combo. Stash is there every step of the way. All right? So don't let your money down. Put it to work with Stash. Go to get.stash.fighter. I'm going to say it again. Go to get.stash.com/fighter. See how you can start your first stock purchase and then view disclosures. That's get.stash.com/fighter. Get.stash.com/fighter.
/fighter. Paid non-client endorsement, not a guarantee of a client's smart portfolios, discretionary managed accounts, and subject to additional fees. See the advisor agreement and deposit account agreement for details. Investment advisory services offered by Stash Investment LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Investing involves risk.
Do you guys do anything like that?
Yeah.
No, if you can.
I feel like if we're gonna do legs, we gotta get like a guy, like Tom Platz, like
Ronnie,
a guy who's known for legs.
Yeah. That'd be funny. But only do one episode.
Yeah.
You know, you do like.
They're like taxes. I have to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do them, but I have to.
Because they're not fun.
No.
Isn't that the most important thing, though?
It is. That's why it's taxes. Like,
Yeah.
you have to do it.
Yeah.
But you fucking be trying to do it.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Do that. Just do the
Squash. Can you eat buffalo wings in Buffalo?
no.
You're not that guy.
Because I don't.
There's some fire ones out there, but there's some shitty ones too.
Actually, I'll be honest, Buffalo not a place I would go for. It's culinary.
We got a buffalo with a method.
Yeah, but I went to, you know, it's like, it's Buffalo.
Are they people up
The question, sir, is yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if I've ever said this before. Like, I've only lived in New York, Los Angeles, Miami, Boston.
Jesus.
So like, I've only been around fit people, so I never understood that Americans are fat until when we first went on the road. And we went to Omaha, and I went, find them in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, bro. Yeah.
Our body, it's America's shaped like an American. Like, it's all, we store all the food in the limbs of fun.
Yeah. Americans, the way Americans eat primarily is a form of madness. Like JFK and the Maha movement is like, you know, I mean, RFK. Like, you may disagree with a lot of things and stuff, but at the end of the day, the essence of eating well and practicing preventative medicine, staying in shape, that's the message. And we would do a lot. I remember this woman who worked at a pharmaceutical company she was responsible for she ran the division that was responsible for a certain medication, right? And she said, we would probably sell 90% less if people just walked after they ate. If they took a 20-minute walk. She said, the science is there. She said, the science says if you just take a walk after a meal, like at night, you would probably need, you know, you wouldn't even need some medication. Well, fucking crazy.
Because I don't know if you watched it. See the channel on YouTube, Jubilee. They do like the Charlie Kirk did it where he argued with like 30 liberals.
Oh yeah.
So they had Jillian Michaels argue with a bunch of body positivity movement people. And I didn't realize until she said it. Our country 74% overweight.
Oh yeah.
74. We're at 40% obese.
I mean, I do it all day.
I don't hear them trying to argue because I think she said she just brought straight fascists and so they had to just argue about their feelings. Like one girl's like, you can't use the word obese. You have to use fat body.
No.
You know what's crazy? She like, if I was fat, you called me fat bodied, I'd be so insulted.
Yeah, but they're
Fat body.
I don't identify as fat.
That's all
I wasn't surprised.
now.
Yeah.
So all those fat, like the face of the fat movement, they're all skinny now.
Ready turns out it's going to be the real drug. Apparently, Eli Lilly is a patent. It's going to be this $1 trillion drug.
They better not fucking raise the prices.
Oh, they will.
It's so cheap in
The gray market.
Yeah.
the gray market, baby. Yeah, her debating all them was just so funny because it was just them coming at. They never argued any of her points. They would just argue how. And they would be like, well, you know, it's different for me because I'm me. And it's like, what does any have to
They argue vibes.
Yes.
You know, they're not arguing
Yes.
the actual physics.
Yeah.
It's vibes.
And she's saying, like, I'm sure this stems something. They're like, no, this is my body. And I'm okay with it. It's like,
There's nothing that drives me more crazy, actually. There's nothing that drives me more crazy than putting your emotions first over facts. And I see it fucking time, and I see it especially from that quadrant of the world. Of just the strange college thing about my lived experience. And you're always like, I know, but you can say whatever you want. There are certain cultures that do things as cultures in the 21st century. Okay, so if you put education, frugality, and discipline at the forefront, and family structure, you're gonna win. Sorry, I don't care whatever. If you don't,
The fat thing is different. The fat thing's a different thing because I actually think that it's child abuse when you let your kids remember that time I forgot where we were on tour, but you actually got sad at how fat that kid was outside of Bass Pro Shop because the parents were so fat and the kid was morbidly obese. He had to be like 400 pounds.
yeah,
Maybe
it's
10
so
years
sad
old.
that.
And I was like, that's abuse because the kid doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's just fed whatever he's fed.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing that ad because I'm like, this kid's gonna be for life now.
Well, when you see how much those kids have to eat, because kids burn so many
This kid's not
calories.
no.
They develop insulin resistance time they're 9 years old. Like they'll eat so much sugar by the time they're 9 that their pancreas gets them diabetic. There are entire swaths that were talking about this in Spanish. Literally, like they were talking about how kids by the time they're 15 all become diabetic. Now they're like, what do you rabbit? There was all this cultural thing to eat just a lot. And it's like, well, no, okay. And it became almost normal for everyone to be obese in certain quadrants of lower income,
Back when you were a kid, there's probably no fat people. Like there's probably an actual fat person.
I wish I could say that, but actually, when I was 21, I went to Wyoming. I cried. I drove across the country with my friends. I couldn't believe I was in Wyoming. I was in Montana. I couldn't believe how fat people were.
Really?
I mean, my girlfriend was like, "You gotta stop." It was crazy. We went to these hot springs, and when I say obese, it was before people were talking about carbs.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know. So this is what 1989, 90.
Yeah.
God, it's so long ago.
I was born that year.
I know. When you were born, and I was 21, 22, and we were at these hot springs. When I say everyone, except for me and friends, or everybody.
I would honestly.
And I mean not fat. I'm talking about obese.
When people say if you could be king for a day, what would you do to make the population safer, make them better? I say it would have to be mandatory to learn the dynamics in school. Like you should have to learn what a calorie is, how to count calories.
But they didn't know that.
Calories. Like to me, it's weird when people they're like, oh, it's a count calories. I'm like, it's actually sicker to just be a food.
It's also an agenda, like with fast food and all the toxins they put in the food.
Well, you guys grew up with
That's what she brought up in that.
But you guys grew up with the concepts of slow carb, low carb. We didn't have that. And so when I went to Wyoming, my girl had grown up in Kansas. And and I was overseas. And then I was in New York, so I never saw the fatness, right? And so I was in Wyoming and I went, what the fuck? And she goes, oh, no. Wait, you'll see. And then it was just one person after another.
But the thing about carbs, that whole craze is crazy to me because it doesn't matter whether or not you're taking carbs, whether or not you're taking protein, whether you're taking fat, more calories than your body is burning. It doesn't matter what macronutrient you're taking in. Different energy levels if you're taking in carbohydrates or protein. If you're only eating protein and fat and no carbs, your brain needs it's gonna help you just perform better, but you still will be less fat.
As you get older, like as I get older now, it's the first time in my life, if I eat pasta every day for 3 days, I'll get a belly.
Really?
Yeah. If I eat bread and pie, so I don't eat any carbs until the nighttime.
You don't eat them before you work out? You should.
I live on protein and fats mostly, and then later on.
You need carbs before you work out.
So I just was listening to these guys, these exercise scientists, and they were like, if you're older and you're getting belly fat or something, they say just eat carbs. I do real carbs at night. Like I sleep better and I can't do the protein and fat at night.
So the science behind that, the word hydrate in carbohydrate is it's not you're put on, it says water retention. So it's not actually, that's why the word hydrate isn't carbohydrate.
But it doesn't go carbohydrates spike your insulin, and then
It can,
yeah.
but it
I do. I'll eat carbs before I work out sometimes in the morning.
yeah.
I have more energy. But I just have coffee.
But it will give you the energy to get through the workout. So that's your body's going to feed. Your body's going to have a hard time using fats as energy.
Right, because you want.
Yeah. And also, proteins and fats are just more satiating. So if you eat protein and fat at nighttime, you'll stay fuller longer.
It's weird. I really so much better. Yeah, I do great with fat and protein all through the day, and then at night I can have a big bowl of pasta or whatever. I sleep like a baby. I eat a steak. Fuck.
Jen, how'd you get so chubby when you came over? Please, it's like this. How'd you get chubby?
My parents think there's, making me happy.
They just give me fast food all the time, whenever you want it.
They were trying. Mom always tells me a story. They tried to buy a Coke machine, like a soda fountain, to make us happy. Thankfully, they did not.
Did they make it happen?
No. So, dude, when I was in high school, I was drinking Slim Fast. You remember Slim Fast?
Oh yeah.
I had it when I was still more than
Shit, does nothing.
Yeah, I can always tell if someone was fat at some point. Me and you talked about this in my show, where you could tell if someone was chubby when they were younger by this. If they go this.
Oh, what they're skinny.
If there's a jerk pull or fat
They
at some
give
point.
patients Ensure. You ever see that shit?
Yeah.
It's in that you can buy it in the drugstore.
Yeah.
It's like a can. Fuck off.
Were you active as a kid, or you were
just regular skateboarding with friends. I didn't go, not like you guys where I play sports.
moving? I let Tiger one night a week have fast food. Like he had a game yesterday. They were out there forever. They won the championship, and first thing he says, "Dad, Pete Terry's coming." Yeah, big time.
Over in and out.
All day.
Really?
Pete all day. Yeah.
Over in and out's crazy.
Yeah.
In and out here. That's on South Lamar.
Man, my thing is Taco Bell here. Do you like that? Yeah, it's the best. It's homemade. It's cooked.
You like that? Oh,
Best.
both of them are right here. Like
Yeah, you don't like it? I think it's
Pro Del.
I've been going to a place called Cilantro. It's Korean.
Oh, I love that place. I love. How about Bebop?
I've been there.
Yeah, same thing. Oh, that shit is.
I get the Korean stuff.
How good is Kava?
Dude, when I used to live in the city and I used to live around the corner, I would go there just for the pita chips.
Yeah. Kava's. I never had
$4.
Cilantro.
$4.
They don't fuck around.
That's a bad. You're not eating meat, brother. $4.
By the way, that's the thing.
Oh, that was.
That's a deal. That's a rate. Like you're just spending like $12.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Rice and beans, if you're
Beans?
Yeah. They always say that's a poor
When
man's
I
road.
first started doing stand-up, that's how broke I was.
Yeah.
You do not have a sick physique for me to eat.
Devin Larat, the arm wrestler, he was in unit Canadian tier one, did like the Delta Force. 7 combat tours in Afghanistan. That never talks about it. He said when he finally got out of the special forces after 16 years, he apples and sardines. He's a world champion arm wrestler. And it's like, I'm serious.
Needs to go.
Yeah, for a year he ate apples and sardines. That was it. That's all they could afford.
Bad diet. You know?
I hate all seafood. I had a weird experience as a child with stand. So I guess my parents were broke and we were eating sticks, and I guess we were so broke that they were homeless, and a bone lodged in my throat.
Yeah.
Died, and that
Fucking A.
switched. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Not good.
That's how you know you're broke when you don't have boneless fish sticks. That's lodged in my throat, her brain. That immediately was like, we're not doing this anymore.
Damn. That
You're about to say
hurts.
something slick. I don't like it.
No. I guess we'll call it. They see a chicken tender with bones in it.
I guess. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rob Schneider calls on the U.S. to restore the military draft. Well, why does anything
Didn't the military draft? I think the now is 42.
Yeah.
With what?
The for military to get
I'm
42.
officially back in the age group and being able to get drafted. I'm back.
How about that sucked?
That was fucking be horrible. I don't want to do this shit.
You got to go for 2 years Congress, we own you. That's how it was for the longest time.
Oh,
Growing up, I remember they were going to take their name out of a hat. You know, so at a summer camp, and all the guys were over 18. They were all like, and we were going to go to war. I can't remember what the situation was. And the guy was like, they're going to pull my name out of a hat. And holy shit.
So it says effective April 20th, 2026, the Army increased maximum space from 35, 43 now.
So you just aged out of it?
Ah.
I'm happy. You should be happy, dude. I don't want to be part of this
Russia's
shit.
conscripting people in Ukraine up to 6 out of men.
How helpful are those people?
Yeah. Can't all that weight.
Oh.
Maybe accept up to 41. Marines are like, nah, bitch. Fossils, 28.
So Russians are not known for being in great shape in their older ages. It's like a bean with bangs.
Tough people, though.
Mm-hmm. How would you feel if they drafted you right now?
I would do some damage, man. I just don't want to do it. What am I going over for?
Right?
Let's fucking Iran.
Yeah, hey, you're going to take Farg Island or Karg Island. Like,
This speech is so fucking pissed.
just sitting there. Just sitting there like the no dog in the fight. Kind of like, I guess I'm a patriot. 5 minutes.
You know, like streamers and shit we get after.
Oh my God.
Some guy on his phone.
Yeah, we're here.
You know, change the way we see the draft would change our foreign policy.
Be a good thing.
When we go to war, we'd all be like, wait, what?
It'd
Yeah.
actually be a good thing.
Yeah.
Send Lindsey Graham there. Send
Yeah.
Aaron Trump there. Send,
But also, like,
or, okay, Aaron Trump needs to send his
Well,
9-foot line.
in Britain, back in the day, the aristocracy were on the front lines.
Mhm.
So when you went to World War I and World War II, the aristocracy, if you went to war, man, and you were with those men and you died with us.
That's what you
That's
did.
why, remember the Kennedys?
Yeah,
Joe Kennedy,
things up.
Joe Kennedy's son, it wasn't John, but his other son was killed in the war. He was shot down. He combat guy.
If Lindsey Graham had to go to war, foreign policy would be very different.
imagine how much
Very
tougher.
fucking different.
Imagine how much tougher this like younger generation would be if they had to actually experience it.
And discipline, by the way. Discipline. Not only that, they'd have
Imagine
to
just many, I mean, even just many mass shooting.
Yeah.
People didn't have to get in their basement.
They'd also be in
That's
other
what's
countries.
okay.
They'd see other countries. They'd
They
know.
don't as much shit to each other.
I agree.
Sure. But it's also like this war, we are part of it to begin with.
Oh,
I didn't
no.
actually be a part of it.
No, but I think that there was a mandatory draft. I totally agree. I think that men would be different. You'd have way less crime because in a constructive,
Are you
they
saying
learn
like
discipline.
like an IDF thing where it's like you're mandatory to be, not to serve,
Yeah, but to be,
but to be,
I think it's personally.
yeah.
I think a lot of
Tough. My
young
boys
men.
have to do it.
Well, especially if they're athletes, and maybe there'd be an exemption, but there always was an exemption. Actually, I think if you were in college, if you had a family, they would
Got
give you an
flat
exemption.
feet, can't do it, right? Doesn't that get you out?
Yeah. Colorblind and flat feet.
I'm colorblind.
Paul Newman was colorblind.
They should
I'm
ask.
mad with reds and oranges.
Really?
I'm out.
I would be too.
And flat feet.
They should ask, let me see your screen time.
Oh, that's good.
28, let me see your screen time.
Oh, that's
If
good.
it's like 9 hours a day, buddy, you're
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Should base off screen time.
And you learn a lot. Like, think about the discipline. 2 years of like waking up out, teamwork, responsibility, all that shit. Come out with some pride. You were in the military. A respect for violence.
If you have to go to bullshit,
In all fairness, I think I guess be another country instead of our own school children.
Well, that's also a mental health thing.
yeah, exactly. The creation.
Many kids have mental health problems at this point,
Well,
Yeah, it's
shit food, you're on the phone all day. It's connected.
but they don't drink and they don't do drugs. Which is cool.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, but they're addicted to something else.
Yeah.
So, how about this? Smoking weed and drinking might be way less bad for you than fucking phone 9 hours a day.
That's fair.
What do you got, Jim?
My son turned 2 today. Cutie.
It's his birthday?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's my mom's birthday, too.
No shit. March 30th.
Cody's 2 now.
Sorry?
Cody's
He's 2. Why crazy? Oh, I know.
Damn, I remember when he was still in the little bassinet. Remember that time you crashed the car? And that was the first, because I've never heard Brian was driving. We're on the road. Brian's driving through, you know, when you rent a car, and he thought he could also go behind the person who. So it's supposed to go up on.
Yeah.
It's supposed to, because it's a whole process to make sure no one steals the car. The gate goes through. Brian thinks he could also squeeze it behind. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he's in. He goes, go ahead. And I went, oh. And he was like, oh. And then that's why I didn't get in trouble. He brought it down because I said, you told me to go through. Cause otherwise, I would have been in trouble.
I didn't say that.
Fuck the beginning. Yeah, the front. He goes like this. He goes like that. So I go and I go, you fucking, you know. Yeah, that was crazy.
That was the only time I've ever heard the code ever. Yeah.
That was a nice FW.
Yeah, and they right down on the car.
Did you fuck it up?
Not too bad, actually.
But you weren't liable because they told you to go through.
No. And I told him, I go, hey, you know, I got to see the damage here because, you know.
That was the first time I got to lay arm and drivers.
Yeah.
Fucking driver.
Oh, yeah.
You're a real driver.
I haven't been in ever.
You drive. When you drive, I have to look on my phone.
Yeah, but I'm a good driver. Never get any accidents. I might just be a little bit like wild for driving so long, but you're not gonna get hurt.
When it comes up to like
the
hills near your house,
yeah,
I can't look.
Yeah, I drive by. I know.
Snow TV has thousands of free movies and TV shows.
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
This is the mindset free. This is the mindset free. This is the movies like Titanic, Girls and Gladiator, and TV shows like Survivor, SpongeBob SquarePants, The Fairly Odd Parents. Pluto TV is always free. Pluto TV, stream now.
Just been
What's this channel? Oh, let's start with if you guys want to do it, because we didn't get to cover it last week. But
Juicy.
Oh my God, people are upset about it. Really, people on the right. I thought it was speech, and now the right always harps on.
I think it's funny, like Juicy goes, and it's all good.
But the thing is, to everybody.
Yeah.
Like he makes fun of Puerto Ricans, black people, like ministers, like everyone. If just one whiteface, then you're like, all right, this is a little dicey.
So fun.
But literally, he does it for everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know, he can look at him.
It's so spot on. Erica Kirk trying to sue him.
Yeah, count it on the basis of what? Being too accurate.
Look at how his hands, though. Look at the makeup.
Didn't should wear the egg.
Guys, it's funny.
The lips are shut.
I serve a righteous God.
Cheers.
Eyes are so spot on.
As children. But when I say children, I mean like the Holy Blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
Have you seen the original version?
To me, it's. I don't like making fun of Erica Kirk because she's been through some terrible stuff. But this is comedy, this is satire, and what's going to give any comedian this good?
Erica Kirk's also kind of ass with us too, with her antics since her husband's death. It's like, don't come out on fucking suspension, and I don't know, she comes out with firecrackers and all this shit.
Really?
That part was crazy.
I don't know what to say about any of that.
Kirk has responded to Drewski's objection, and Drewski is set to face legal action. Drewski's latest video, he recreated Erica Kirk almost exactly. The all-white fit, holding fireworks, signature double take, the half-crying, half-smiling expression, the exaggerated gesture, and the slightly awkward sing rhythm. As soon as the video was released, the first reaction from netizens was, it's similar. But Erica clearly doesn't see it that way. In her response, she explicitly stated that the video has the line of humor, and she will take legal action on grounds including malicious exploitation for personal image and potential defamation. That comedy inherently involves exaggeration and mimicry, and that Drewski is simply only doing what he's always done. Now that when an imitation is so precise that it reinforces the public stereotype of a person.
But like, so I totally sympathize with how much she's been through, but I defend comedy at all costs.
Yeah, and she's also asking for a lot of shit that she's done. That's what gives them the ability to do it so exaggerated. Like, that is her. Why is it just hitting so hard? Because it's spot on.
Comedy, no matter where it comes from, what? Even if you agree with it, like, because I bet you she'll laugh at something that has to do with liberals. You know what I mean? Like, if it's making fun of this or making fun of that,
Yeah,
I'm sure
I think Drewski's nothing but a net positive all the way across the board.
Yeah, but they celebrated when he did all the other stuff, and then when they come for the right, like, whoa, we gotta sue this guy. It's like, whoa.
The right
to right being the woke now is cringe.
It's not good.
It's like, that's what they fun the left for so long, and it's like, don't do one hate the left.
Everybody.
Now you're becoming the things you hated.
Yeah, again,
It was okay when you shit on Joe Biden, and, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But then when it happens to you, don't be that guy at the comedy show that laughs at everything until it's your
can
thing.
you imagine if Trump sued everybody who did a parody of him?
Oh my God. There's comedians getting sued. This comedian just got served papers while he was on stage at the Laugh Factory. You guys accused the Lion King guy?
Oh, yeah.
He got served while he was on stage at the Laugh Factory.
That guy awesome. That just makes him. And
He's
what
getting sued
don't
for 20
know, lame.
You guys want to see him actually
Yeah,
deserve?
let me hear this guy. I
I
like
am officially getting sued for telling a joke. Look, there's a lion. Oh my God. And that's why I'm getting sued for $27 million. To make matters worse, I got a lawsuit while I was performing on stage.
What is this? What is this?
I just got served. Oh shit! For those who are wondering what this is for, Lion King. I don't know, you saw it?
Who's coming?
That was me, yeah.
the original guy who wrote the song. Go fuck.
Shit!
Go fuck yourself. You're not gonna win that shit. You're allowed to say whatever you want. You have to prove
right in
malicious
front of
intent.
you guys.
And then it's like,
By the way, look at what it actually says. Did we do that last night?
like
It's something like that.
you just have no right to say anything's funny if when the thing that offends you, you think I have the right to sue.
Yeah. Correct.
I don't know if you guys want to move on.
Yeah.
That's what Teresa O'Neill on Fox News back in the day was the best thing ever. Did you ever see him? Offensive jokes. It's so good.
He said that all comes from the same place, right? It's like it comes to just want to be
And
funny.
then he made a joke, like really, and it was a mean joke. And he was like, "Oh, why are you laughing? That's absurd. Why are you laughing?"
Someone in the back, when he was doing it, in the newsroom where they're doing it, one of them busting up laughing, like, "Oh shit!"
Patrice said it perfect. Good jokes, bad jokes, they all come from the same place. We're trying to make something.
Yeah, try to make you guys happy.
Yeah, that's not a threat. Although the biggest threat to dictators was always satire. Like when somebody like makes you look stupid, like, fuck. You can't really fight back.
Yeah.
It's like my losing. I was losing this argument, but I won because I told them a whore. Because that's all you're left with. And you know you lost them.
Yeah, because you could douchebag if you try and get upset over it.
Well, Doug, you're not allowed to say this on my college campus. It's like, oh, you're that bankrupt of ideas.
Yeah.
Push back.
I wonder if $20 million, so I wonder what it's going to be nothing. Right?
So in that law, he would have to say that the first thing that they'll say is, I was saying what I believed it meant. What I believe, that's what it meant. My interpretation of the song. I'm not an expert on these,
right?
Yeah. So, and there was an approximation of what I said. For them to win 20, they'll never win 27 million. For them to, you always inflate it. For them, it would mean he would have to say my reputational damage, and there were financial damages to me. The Lion King's made more money than anything on the planet, number one, and it's also 25 years old. Also, number two, fuckface. This guy doesn't understand that he would have to have been malicious. He would have had to have been specifically trying to hide. So it's the dumbest lawsuit.
Not dumb, but isn't there like rules for satire, which is why South Park is able to get away with playing on these different depictions of people? Because Drewski never even said Eric, which
so that's dumb who sued him is going to get hit with, especially in LA. Slap order is basically okay, I am speaking, it's freedom of speech. I'm allowed to speak what I believe for you, okay? So if you do that, then what happens is, if he has to hire a lawyer, the guy's going to have to do this.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's not careful. It'll get thrown out on slap order. Yeah, it'll get thrown out on slap order.
Real quick on that though, so I do know someone that constantly gets sued by, I will not say, continue to defend himself, so his lawyer has to get, and even though they're, he still has to pay the lawyer to defend himself. He's fucking getting. That's how
people with deep pockets, companies with deep pockets go bankrupt the smaller.
Yes.
They'll just keep suing you. Yeah. And so what you have to do in that case is you have to see every case through until the judge says, I see what's going on here. And then they do typically. So what was happening for companies in LA, these scumbag law firms, going to companies and saying, hey, you didn't give any of your employees one, can you prove it? And they would sue you. And this lawyer said, follow it through. Just follow it through. It'll get thrown out, and then they'll have to pay. But it's going to cost
the time. It's the time and money.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's nobody crushing it doing stuff.
No, never.
Okay, have you seen this video of Chris Brown kissing a girl?
Isn't her husband in the crowd?
Yeah, so here's the weird thing about this. I looked at this video and I'm like, did this all pop up as of recently, like a day ago, 2 days ago? So I think this is
this is cringe.
He's making out some life. Well, just check out the video here.
Brutal.
You know what?
This is what Chris Brown does, though. Have you ever seen Mean
Girls? Never lived.
Oh, but she's beautiful. But if that's her husband, I'd lose my mind.
He's all.
Have you ever seen what he does with the meet and greets? People pay tens of thousands, and they basically have to watch their girlfriend get almost dry humped.
We're ushering on the same thing.
Can you like that? That's fine if that's your kid. What I'm saying is that right there is so disrespectful to her husband. You gotta go.
Yeah, that's
right. That's a divorce.
You gotta go. Divorce.
Well, the husband says, I'm not insecure. She's like, I know, but you should be worried about your girl if she's down to do that.
Wait, husband takes it. Just kiss Chris Brown on stage live for the whole world to see.
Also, Chris Brown, he can't be kissing married bitches.
But the girl, honestly, the girl's the one that stuck on his face first, you know?
It is meet and greet to the greatest shit ever. Some of the pictures,
He's
Don't get it.
The greatest dancer since Michael Jackson. Good looking guy.
If your girl wants it,
that's her top.
Shoes.
That's all.
The girl.
Oh, okay.
so he brought her up on stage.
Well, she probably on stage, you know? I don't know.
MPJNO is spot on with that. Imagine what she'll do off stage.
Yeah.
That's true. 100% would have had sex right.
Dog,
Yeah.
Dog down. Dog down.
She's getting
You're getting punished for that after I get the video.
It's no work. You're just wasting your breath.
I mean, you know, part of it is like I've always said as a man, if your girl hooked up with Chris Brown okay? And you weren't there. It was just a drunk party, and she goes like, you as a man would go, you know what? I get it, man. Women that would do that to me, and then your job is to say this. Are you old? That's disrespect. You do it. It's like I lost control. I was drunk. I can understand a man going, yeah. Hold the chair. If I was in the chair, I'd be like, you better not.
Do anything where like when you're like when people are like, oh, you know, and like it's on board.
No one's riding with others. Brian's like, you don't understand. If she's at a house,
guys, there are women. Not for me, actually, because I'm too old. But
don't take yourself out of it.
Every man, there are women out there that might just break you. That any man who's married, you love your wife, you got your kids, that might just break you in the right time, in the right moment. There are women that might just break you. Any guys disagree with that?
I do. You've seen what gets thrown at me.
Hey, you know what I'm saying, though? I say, and I know what you're saying. Yeah. I'm talking about all of us as men know that there are women out there that are a whole pass.
But B, this is a wife.
That's what I'm saying.
This is different.
I'm saying not publicly. I'm saying that like cross around.
This is substantially worse than it happening behind closed doors.
That's what I'm saying. If you're doing it publicly in front of the world, like you gotta go. That's disrespectful. What I'm saying, it was Chris. You were drunk. You you go through it. You go through the thing, but ultimately you forgive her because it's Chris Brown. Because I have my hall pass. That's what I'm trying to say.
Thanksgiving like when they come back to the
That's
family?
What I'm saying.
Could you imagine?
Do that.
Everyone's saying what they're thankful for, and she's like,
the
you know what the fuck I was thankful for.
That's your wife. She's got your back, and she didn't there. So I'd be like, you gotta go.
Yeah, you would look like a cuck in front of your family.
You can't do it. Oh. You can't have it.
So then your kids would never respect
you. You think?
Yeah, you watched my mom.
See it.
Oh.
I'm not having kids with her.
Oh.
No. I need you to get my world as a chick.
Let me ask you this though. All of you, since you're married, others. She's a super huge fan of this artist, and the artist goes, would you be like, hey, don't go up there? Or would you be like, yeah, you're like, what do you do?
I mean, I don't mind. She can do that, and she can be theatrical. If you're reaching up and sticking your tongue in the guy's mouth, get the fuck out.
Jen, if Joe was like, and she likes Chris Brown, she's like, hey, we're going to go front row. No, we're not.
My girl was like,
yeah, go to Usher.
Whoa, is that right?
No. I put up a steak too.
Here's what I would do.
You're up on stage.
Just all of it. No, we're not going. A, we're not getting front row to Usher. I'm not sitting through that shit. B,
Those are respect.
Like, you see a video, you're not going.
Here's what I would do. I mean, you guys are married. It's different for me. I'm seeing what she does.
You're right.
That's the test.
Me too. I agree.
But she'll be laying down like this with Chris Brown on top of her. That'd be okay?
Wait,
that's his show. She'll be laying down on that couch.
That's my test.
That's
my test for if she goes on stage, know what's going to happen.
Is your girl into Chris Brown now, right? Who's she into? Who? You know, this isn't even.
Probably if she came to my stand-up.
She's seen you.
You know what I'm saying? On stage, I'm sexy.
She's never been drier.
It's probably like a Chris Hemsworth type guy.
Look, I'm saying you have to be music, dude. Don't give me a fucking actor.
There's no jacked. She likes with jacked.
She comes to you. She's crying. She goes, I love you so much. I got drunk at the party.
Nervous with this question.
Chris Hemsworth was there.
Sucked him off.
I fooled around with it. That's all she's gonna say.
It's done.
Hold on, dude. Dude, it's Chris Hemsworth. She's like, I got away. He's so gorgeous, and we all have a hall pass. Like, all right, what are you doing?
Here's my only way. It's somehow she has access to Ana de Armas, and then she goes, you could do that to make it even.
All right. Oh, there is a scenario. I'm saying.
I feel like your relationship's fucked if you go down that route.
Yeah, then you become fucked.
Yeah. You just start from a good place.
Yeah, I let her fuck Chris Hemsworth. Just let me fuck this. Jay.
I'm just done. I think I'm out.
You're both gonna do them like you should probably go separate ways, huh?
Yeah.
But if it's Ronaldo.
Ronaldo? No.
No, I don't
even like the sport. Yeah, I don't even respect what he does.
Oh, really?
Riley, he's fucking people on stage. That's right. There's not jacked. So if you're going to usher Chris Brown, this is your shine. Your girl might be a hoe.
She just likes.
No, because it's very the morning's out.
Bro, Chris Brown is
usher. Good money on these things.
Going in September.
Chris Brown's a queen. She's like, she's like.
No, you're
what do you do with that, Trey? What? You asked reverse on you. What do you do?
I'm probably, if she comes to me in a human moment and says, I fucked up. I'm not a big fan of myself, so I'd be like, you trust over me for a moment. I don't know that I would be, I don't know that I'd be like, I'd be probably really pissed, but understanding. Could I get over it?
What if she was like, things got messed up but he said false gods was a great special.
I'd be like, you know what, he's a good guy. I get it. But she had to be like, okay, bad news.
He wasn't a man.
Bad news, I fucked. Here's the good news. His cock is smaller than yours. I'd be like, I win.
But if your girl's like, babe, I'm getting front row tickets, like, no, you're not.
Jesus, dude. You ran your house like that, bro.
Oh, yeah, no, you're not.
Bro. But they're.
No, you're not. But you know that meme? No, you're not.
She won him. She won him in a fucking thing.
Give him to your friend. If your wife's like, can't deal going front row to Usher and Vegas, like, not.
That's basically the same thing.
She's in the
second
second row.
We're going to go see strippers.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, cool with me if I go to the strip club. Same thing.
What if it's second row?
Nikki, you question him. Like, I just like the beat. No, you don't. You like it because you see all the fucking highlights of him face fucking everybody. That's why you're so adamant to go.
This is,
I didn't know you were that obsessed.
If your girl was like, I'm going to this, friend's getting married, we're going to go to Thunder bachelor party.
No, you're not.
It's going to be a fun thing. It's silly with the girls. They put their dick in your face and say, are you saying yes? That's okay.
So I was in Vegas. I run into a bunch of girls. One girl was on my show. Girls who were, I think they're on a bachelor. I knew two of them. They were actresses. I was on a show with one of them, and the other two were pretty well. So they were like good girls. I said, what did you do last night? They go, we went to Chippendale, and we were all set to make fun of those guys in our lives. And they said, yes. We're like, we went from being silly to being like, oh my fucking God, I clocked that. And I went, wow. And then jiu-jitsu with a Chippendales guy in New York. And he said to me, and he was,
I don't know why I imagine you wearing a tie.
I was hoping to. But he was a stud. And I remember, I said, what's that like? And he goes, well, I always said that women are bigger whore than men, including married women, but they never believed me. But my friend came along and saw what happens. And he goes, when I would get off stage, me and my boys, and they were all, you had to see this guy else. He goes, and he played League baseball. He's a stud. He was Dominican. Good looking. But he could dance. He goes, the thing is, we can dance. He said, they're drunk, they're friends. So when I tell you they'll suck your dick, they'll suck your dick right there. And I'm talking about holding your dick with a ring on. And I was like, oh, but you don't understand. Like, once one becomes a fucking freak.
I can see Brendan's in.
And he said, want to know, no man really wants to know that, but every man needs to know who, under those circumstances, will do it. And I never.
So what's it end of that now?
I don't try to control their behavior. I would never try to control. I like you gotta trust your wife, and you either hung up on that shit or you're either in a situation where controlling someone's behavior doesn't change their behavior.
Sure.
It just suppresses it. I don't play that game. Yeah, you want to go see that? You do that.
You would hope if you're a mother of whatever 3 kids, like I probably should go front runner just bro.
Yeah.
You would hope.
What do they do? They can hit.
Yeah.
But the idea that your girl is
unrealistic.
Yeah.
I think it'd be worse to end up on, because it's all like looks and they wear the meta glasses and walk up to girls and talk to them. But that would be way more embarrassing.
I haven't seen that.
These dudes, they walk up to girls and they just like dudes just spitting games to girls in public, and all the time they're like, I have a boyfriend, and then like later on, that would be crazy to say.
I don't like that that sort of
pick up shit.
I don't like it when they because you're just talking on the street. You say a lot of shit you don't mean.
Yeah, girl could just be friendly.
She's not flirting.
Yeah. I actually hate those meta glasses. People trying to trap people into in conversation. Like them.
I'm always cautious.
Yeah. If you're in public space, there's no
glasses. Is our team, and when I see glasses, I walk through. I'm like, God, what if he's recording?
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, don't talk to those people.
I'm not talking. He's a good dude. He's brilliant, but I'm just like, man, you're just gonna talk to those. I know.
Better.
I think if you buy medicines, there's something weird about it.
Yeah, it's very strange.
It says you can't bypass this, but I'm sure you can do it. But there's light that starts blinking or
the recording.
Yeah, recording.
But there's other brands too. You know?
I mean, there's spy cameras are better.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think you're just a shitty person if you're trying to set people up for content and conversation.
Oh, all it takes is one day. You believe that kid? Like, which one? And then when they started like this kid, I'm like, oh, dude, that kid. He cooked, man. What else you got, Jen?
Let's go to this one. Have you seen this Thai? As soon as she starts talking, her teeth fall out. Hold on. But she carries herself very well. Her teeth.
I don't want to see it.
I better be fresh. No way.
Vampire teeth?
Well, she was wearing veneers. Good recovery.
This is actually some of the, you had this before where you're talking and your teeth just start falling out. This is my worst nightmare.
So she got shared on like no problem, and then she actually made fun of herself with it later on.
Those veneers.
They're called veneers, but I guess they're not permanent. They're just like. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, her teeth were tough.
Oh, that's like the shit you get at Spirit Halloween store.
Yeah. She meant to do that, though.
Well, I think it's wrong. You guys in another can like that.
Would you do veneer?
No, they don't look good.
No.
Every time I see veneers,
Now they do it different. I was talking about this, but now they do it where it's just so like they don't have to shave down the tooth anymore. It's just basically an overlay. Yeah, it's real thin and real strong. It's just an overlay. Really? Yeah, they don't have to shave it down. Just a lot of people with veneers, they don't say vampire teeth. They stopped doing it. It just happened.
She was doing stand up and it like hit tooth, and it came off, and she has tooth like that boy. Remember like the Sun magazine? Yeah. She looked like that boy in the front. It was awful.
There you go. Yes, new generation veneers such as EMAX and 3D printed ports, both ultra thin, opt-in, 3mm, similar to contact. It's exceptionally strong with bonded in it. It requires little to tooth reduction, often more durable.
zirconia.
How much?
Not cheap.
No.
Your gas. It's good.
I don't know if he's good.
You don't know if your dentist is good?
No, I mean, fucking know. New guy.
How do you know, right? How do you fucking know? I like when people go, this doctor's the best. A great doctor for the operation. How do you know?
Turkey's still crushing it. 280 to 370. In America, it's 1,200 to 3,500 to 2.
Next time a girl goes to Turkey, back with some regular and some teeth.
Yeah, I'd be sick.
No more little teeth, guy.
You're gonna have real teeth.
Longer teeth. Maybe. She wants to go back at some point. But she got her nose done. It looks fucking amazing.
Recently?
Yeah.
Wow.
Looks so good.
What else would you get?
Dude, I could use it.
Facials over there that would cost tens of thousands of dollars here for way cheaper.
You might have to get a reduction there too.
What do you mean?
Similar talents. Yeah, you guys have similar numbers.
No, you do. You're a little on the old nose area. We should both go get a bowl auction.
Should we get some bulk?
You guys got like Dr. Big.
Yeah, it's a lot of skin.
Yeah.
I prefer nose.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but me too. I
No
got
pepper.
Yeah.
like I'm gonna bring it down. How quick can you get? Just got ourselves fucking nice.
No, I don't want a thin, feminine
No,
nose.
the Michael Jackson thing going on. No, I just wanted my nose.
Also, so insulting. You think we have the same nose?
I mean,
Your nose is so much since I've met
it
you.
really
Good from wrestling. Sad.
Yeah, mine so much with your nose name is crooked. It's just very talent-ish, you know?
It's good though. Like another. You know,
talent.
Yeah, your talent does.
this is the.
got a case of talent.
That's you got. That's where it comes from.
Right there with his with look it up there for you. Look.
Family?
No, on the side. Over, no, all the way down to the right. Never mind.
Which one? Which one, me?
Right. Now you're.
Oh, let me close it off and see what you got.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It says Iranian.
That's me as a kid. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, right?
That's you, Brad?
Yeah, that's me.
Wait.
The fuck's with my head? What's with my head? That's a summer squash for me.
Go to Ben Stiller in Tropic Thunder.
You're a head like
Right
that?
on as a kid.
Kangaroo Jack. I've been have that in my life.
Jack. Images. Right? That's you as a kid, dude. That's exciting, dude. Holy shit. Dude. On. Fucking hell. Why did your parents do that to you?
I don't know.
Dude, that would. Oh my god.
My head, though. Is that?
Why is that big?
That might be just a camera thing.
It's worked.
Yeah, it's worked. There's no way, man.
At all.
But boy, I look just like my two.
I think you got your baby. Youngest.
Yeah. And we do. We look a lot alike.
Where's that? University of Colorado. Look at that hair you had.
Yeah, I don't know.
You had some. You had a fucking.
You had to glow up for sure.
Big fucking football kid.
I'm too sexy there.
Were you?
Probably.
Then no one would notice.
No, yeah.
You have a deep hairline.
I gotta worry
You got like Count Dracula.
I gotta worry about running my eyebrows. Yeah.
Have they ever connected?
Yeah.
No.
Never.
Do you get thick eyebrows?
Really? They always just stay the same. I don't do shit though.
I get old man eyebrows. If I don't trim it.
Good eyebrows like that.
I think I get them done.
I had to fight. He gets his lips out. I go, would you stop saying that? He doesn't get his fucking lips. God, it annoyed me.
They said he got his lips done?
Yeah, they're like,
Get stacked. You know how I know you're gay? Was a guy?
No, you got some. You got some DSLs on you.
What else you got, Jim?
Come on, dude.
Oh, when's the last time you see me?
Not since before the pregnancy.
I would say completely opposite. So here's some footage of her buying some stuff for her OnlyFans with another.
Look like shit at CBS.
But it's just all for marketing. This is all just like that Sophie Rain and her. Like Sophie Rain's massive.
Changed her appearance like
Sophie Rain, $27 million a month.
Yeah, she's the number one on OnlyFans.
27 million is crazy a month.
That's her and Barbie.
Bad Baby. He's the one at the whatever color this hair is.
Oh.
So they're buying a bunch of oil and condoms.
Oh yeah, that's a
This is all publicity.
I'm saying look at her, look at what she looks like now. This is her now.
She doesn't look like the same race.
She looks completely different. She was kind of cute for him. You can see how she's getting
micro before that.
How old is she?
It's much dope. Like, do you like her now versus before?
I like her way better before.
Right, she was cuter.
She doesn't white at all.
She's slowly morphing.
Yeah, I don't know what that
Yeah.
She's trying to.
What's going on here?
She makes a lot of money.
Yeah, not too bad.
Let's see before all this.
Good God. She's a white girl?
Yeah,
Italian.
White.
She's an Italian girl from South.
I'm too young there, but you can tell she's kind of, cuter. You know what? I don't even know anymore.
I don't like that looking at a picture of her.
I know, that's why it's kind of getting a little bizarre.
She was younger.
I'm like, she was like, what, 12-year-old on Dr. Phil?
I don't know. 16 or something.
Was she?
Well, at least now she looks kind of just wild.
What a breakout career after doing Dr. Phil.
That's like wild. She's like the only one, right?
Yeah,
Out of like that kind of story.
100%.
Got one of those energies, She just figures it out. It's relevant. The one who's just incredible is Snoop Doggy Dogg. Snoop, he's just been able to keep going.
Yeah.
But he, last time he wrote a song,
He's doing like
30 years ago.
silly kids commercials now. What a difference.
Does it all.
Make money.
A porn pimp, silly kids commercials. I mean, no.
Like J-Lo.
This is J-Lo at 50.
56 years old.
Yeah.
You want to talk about genetics? I mean, that's
She's so cringe, but looks so good.
That's 56.
She's still not right out.
I think they broke a while ago.
Who? Alex Rodriguez? Was it?
Yeah. Wasn't her last
Oh, it's Ben Affleck. Yeah. She's so cringy.
She's so hot, though.
When she pretends she acts like she's like, I'm so Bronx. You even lived in the Bronx for so long. And you went to high school, which is like where all the rich kids from the Bronx go.
What's crazy is like your Spanish bad too. Like my girlfriend listens to it. She says fucking Latin is Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Not much
You
there.
ever see the video when she goes back to like my old neighborhood in the Bronx and no one knows who the fuck she is?
That's so
funny.
Like, this is how she grew up, man.
I'm Jenny.
This story's like, what the fuck you want?
He's like, who are you?
She's like, I grew up here. She said, no, you fuck. Datelin's like,
She's
Yeah, I don't know. This is just very odd. So, some pro-Palestine protesters were hitting up Ariel.
he's in front of his kids.
He's with his kids, his family.
See it, Jen?
Your comments are available. No, people use that. We're not being aggressive. We're not being aggressive. You can use your platform. Ariel, you can help people.
This ain't the time to do it, man. And you think here's MMA platform's gonna help the people?
It's a genocide. It's a genocide. It's a genocide. It's a genocide,
Man, if they do that in front of my kids,
I'm fighting people for more, Ariel.
Agreed, and no one is cool with the war. What the fuck is
leave him alone. Fuck off.
What do you think is MMA jokes.
It's fun of the kids too, and saying fuck off.
Like the war actually makes me sad, right? But there's nothing that he fought for more. The IDF's gonna go, oh, you know what? Hawani had a really.
They just want to attack him,
right?
Yeah, they're gross, especially in front of his kids. Like, maybe pull him aside with young dude, you know?
You think see what Hawani had to say and go,
that's great.
Hell, let's change it up.
Drives me nuts.
You're so dumb. You want to do one more? This is. Give me one more. Okay, so this is a Twitch streamer. He does a food truck, and this guy and literally robbed him, even though he knows he's live streaming food truck.
Cheese.
Do you want steak and cheese? Yes, sir. Okay, I have to clean the grill. I just finished the steak and cheese. Sir, steak and cheese, you want everything? Mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, everything. I want everything. You want it tomorrow? Yeah. You can pay. Is it like 3 cheese after? It's like, yeah, I have rice. He's the guy. Yeah, I am alright. Also, I share on Instagram. Okay. You will see me on Instagram. You will see me on Instagram tomorrow.
On TikTok.
Yes, you will TikTok. Listen. Steak and cheese.
Everything on the happy meal.
Maybe mayonnaise.
You. Hey, I want a cheesecake.
I messed up.
And you got the best cheese sticks on this side of town. We coming.
Weekend. Friday. So I need to go to Simmons Club.
Are you open tomorrow? Time.
Tomorrow 11 to 10 p.m.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You know where?
Yes, sir. Yes. On you?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Yeah.
His tip.
I robbed it at like
What a
gunpoint.
dumb fuck. What a shitty
How much is it? Like, what to put in?
Sorry? Steak and cheese is $10. Yeah.
Alright, give me
so dumb, dude. You
I want extra everything.
You're on fucking camera, you moron.
That's why this thing went viral, because he knew you. He has cameras everywhere. It's still, I couldn't see. So your chat's telling him that, yeah, he stole from this tip jar. And it gets more frustrating, which, it's a very long, didn't come back? No. When the cops show up, buddy. The cops show up, but the guy, the way he describes him on the phone, hold on to my, get back his money. He's a Mexican and Hansen boy.
Black, white, Hispanic, Asian.
He has a Mexican.
That Turkish flag right there?
So it's black, white, Hispanic, Asian.
He's a Mexican.
Dark skin?
He doesn't want to
African American,
I'm thinking like, I don't know. I guess
He doesn't want to say black.
he didn't want to say black. You could totally tell. And then he was saying he's wearing, but he's also.
By the way, that kid is so doomed in life. He's so dumb. Like, he just yeah. Let me steal something now like a scumbag.
He also was just sandwich.
I was gonna say, guys,
I wish I had one right fucking go.
so come get some.
Not too many out in town.
All right, California, April 10 and 11. Let's go. Then Dallas Hyenas, April 17 and 18.
Amarillo.
Close.
I'm going to be in Charlotte, Stanford, and then DC, and then August a little ways away, but I'll be up.
Alright, kids, go watch Your Head's Gone Wild. Available on Tubi right now. Tubi TV, it's free. Download the app, watch the episodes on there. It's Your Head's Gone Wild. 4 apps. Well, you can order a bunch more, so let them know I sent you. Alright, love you guys. This is the Fun of the Kid.
criticism.
Pentagon says the next few days in the Iran war is one week ago incidents U.S. injected Army and Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, General Dan Bates, strikes on military and nuclear sites along with warehouse vicious airstrikes were likely as the situation escalates. U.S. doctors were U.S. bases last spring for the Apple up on Wall Street across all night. CBS said today its largest gains has taken recent reports that 8 measured Wall Street's value was 9% lower its all-time high. In Panorama's Texas petition to stop everything from saying to combat money and placed a cool long-term triple-digit sum. Sorts of complex or set to demolished rates and culture
So, Brukar ta denna mitzvah på två al mitzvot tefillin. Bruk shankar Rabbi Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Echad. Bruk shankar Rabbi Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Bruk shankar Rabbi